Okay, welcome back to Remnant 2. Got a new mic, so hopefully it'll be a little cleaner. It's no longer attached to my headphones, so whenever they creak and move around, you won't get those popping noises. And we have ourselves I believe we have ourselves a boss fight. But we'll find out. I heard growling.
Shit!
I've also been doing a little bit of research on the game itself, plus several significant upgrades. Unfortunately, there is no skill to increase your reload speed anymore, which is quite a disappointment. Whoa! I also picked up a couple of new items, just a few. The momentum driver. The ring detects spike and wears vitals, increase the heart rate for a kill, for example, and injects chemicals to steer the energy towards a specific purpose. House Mertal created a surprisingly number of inventions that rewarded killing. They assured us it was necessary, and in truth, once in our long history, it actually proved to be so. Was it enough to justify a millennia of lethal weapons innovation? They spent a great deal of effort to assure us it was. After sprinting for 2 seconds, movement speed is increased by 15% and stagger level reduced by 1. And then there's this thing, the tightly wound coil. When a living body doesn't have to spend as many resources to keep itself alive, it has more resources available to kill. At least that's what the Fatir were thinking when they made this. The Custodian was designed to value life, especially Drazir life, and to that... And to maximize efficiency. In this design, we did not fail. The Custodian rightly calculated that we would become extinct before our quest was complete, and it tried to turn us back. So the Custodian did not turn on us. It was we who turned on it. And spending 75% more current magazine gains shield for 10% of max health for 5 seconds. It's not stacked with itself. Interesting. I also picked up one more thing, and that's this. The Space Worker Mask. People, Mudtooth, mostly tell stories of how, before the root, humans could fly into space. It's probably not true, but if it were, they need something like this to keep them alive out there. As an astropath, I have never been outside Nered's shell itself. That was the domain of Zul and Offfieldy. That is not to say I have not seen the void. I see everything. But what others call the void, to me, is an infinite dance of force and light. And it comes with corresponding armor, arms and legs. It is made of some material you don't recognize, thick but pliable. What did the Drazir expect to get struck by out there? Though it may appear a void to most, the space between the stars is filled with creation, asteroids, debris, radiation, dark matter, and light itself. The so-called void is no emptier than an ocean. The magnets in the boots are far stronger than those in the gloves. It's unclear how they know when to activate, but they do so on their own. Massive as Nered is, it must not provide enough gravity to ensure workers remain attached to it. Despite being seen as the least of all Drazir, great care was taken to protect and preserve the Offildi. A life form's utility does not determine its worth. Life itself does that. Yeah, philosophy I can get behind, actually. Electromagnetics work in the grip, activating automatically when the hand closes. Seems like a useful feature as long as everything you work with is metal. It's said that the Seekers are the heart of the Drazir, the Astropaths are sight, and the Zul are thoughts, and the Fatir are strength. The Offildi were often omitted from this proverb, but without hands, the Drazir could accomplish nothing. Unfortunately, none of that is as good as the Technician helmet, or Technician armor, so we're going to give it a pass. It also makes your character super skinny. like comically skinny. So yeah, not going that way. Ow! Whoa! Am I poisoned? I am poisoned.
Holy hell!
Yeah. That lightning ball is really useful, especially for clearing out a large number of enemies.
No more room.
I do need to spend some more points on amplitude, because I think that will actually increase the range and damage of the lightning ball. Not sure though. This looks suspicious. Very suspicious. Too bad I can't swim. Already been through the looking glass once. Yeah, something stinks. That was useful. I thought it was water. Shows what I know. An ornate key that allows access to the inner chambers of the One True King. This one bears the diamond-like crest of the council member Savan. The council alone is allowed to enter the chamber of the One True King at will. The reason for this is simple. The council are bound by the same laws that as all that which protects the king. Okay, I'm not sure how that made sense to me. Council member honor roll. The council. Okay, it's all the same. All right. Assuming having the key means I can go through this door. Best guess, maybe. No. Okay, where am I going? Am I going back through the looking glass? I might be going back through the looking glass. So I went through. I've done Narud so many times. I've only missed one location. Okay, on the map. That's the a terminal station, or terminus station. Okay, with these crests, I should be able to get through that door. I'm gonna refill my special abilities. This water? Nope.
Greetings, petitioner.
Hi.
That is what you are. Step to the podium.
A foreigner? This promises to be a colossal waste of time.
Do
It
do
lives
do I
in our
negotiate?
kingdom, does it not? I at least am interested in what it might have to say.
No thanks. I'm just gonna go. This way. Nope. Okay, back to the podium. How was I supposed to know? You think there's like a shield here or something until you pick those up? I don't remember. Truth be told, it's been about a month since I last played this game. Because of Baldur's
Hail,
Gate.
stranger. I am Savan, speaker of the One True King's Council. State your nature and business for the record, please.
Your nature, yes. What are you exactly? You're not one of the... well, what do they call themselves? The Dran, are you?
I am not of this world, actually.
Then why, pray tell, should we waste our time with you? This is a Fey council, and we have more imperative matters than to play guide to outsiders.
I'm looking for entities of great power.
Great power, you say? And why would you seek such entities?
I need that power to fix something that was going wrong.
How conveniently vague. If you find such magical solutions, do return to us. For the Fae will have better use for them than you.
What he means, petitioner, is that the only power that remains in this kingdom is political. Nothing more.
There is the imposter.
Yes, the imposter may be exactly what you seek, but if so, we cannot help. We have troubles of our own first.
What are these troubles you're having?
You have wasted quite enough of our time, foreigner. The Fae have far more important concerns than you before us.
Hold a moment, Onaril. Perhaps this stranger could be of use to us. The Fae presently live in fear and uncertainty, stranger. The One True King has been usurped by an imposter, aided by one of those seated before you, but we know not which. As an independent party, you might find clarity where we have failed. Will you help us?
Sure.
Hold. I do not accept. This is a foreigner, hardly more than a mute beast. The law does not allow such to conduct investigations or judgments on our behalf.
Have you ever considered, Onaril, that our job is to make the law?
Both arguments are heard and deemed irrelevant. We do not ask them to make judgment, only to aid in an investigation that we have voluntarily foregone. The law supports this.
What happened that needs my
A
investigation?
great tragedy, stranger. For eons, the Fae and this council have faithfully served the One True King. But alas, his rule has been curtailed.
The imposter, Phelan or Pherin or whatever they call themselves now, placed the king in an eternal slumber from which he cannot be woken.
The king was attacked in his own chambers, behind this very door. The imposter could not have entered without aid from a member of this council.
But, of course, we all have our alibis, as you can imagine. None of us were here. This has been proven many times.
If you can find any evidence tying one of us to this tragedy or to the imposter, then Fey justice might be done.
It won't be enough, Savan. The imposter still sits upon the throne.
Yet, it will be a step, and a necessary one toward restoring order among the Fey.
Said I'm permitted to accuse under certain
It
conditions.
means you are not Fey, and your life is easily forfeit.
Please, Oneril. Stranger, we will discuss the conditions of your accusation if and when you choose to make one.
Fare thee well, stranger. And do tell us if you find anything interesting.
Okay,
You're
can I go
back.
back?
Have you found anything interesting of late?
Nope.
Fare thee well, stranger.
Okay, so I've got these passes. Can I use them on... Where did I come from, for starters? I wonder if I need to use the shrines. I bet I do. Oh, crap. Which means fighting my way back to the shrines. It does help when you've upgraded your weapons. Ow. And I'm on fire. And now I'm not on fire. Convenient. Definitely not trying, but that definitely will help.
This isn't good.
Yep, that's bad. That's very bad. Dead. And I'm bleeding to boot. Awesome. That was the wrong button. But it might have just saved my own ass. Nice. I survived. Hooray. Purely on accident, I assure you.
All right, let's do this.
I wonder if talking, because it looks like I'm going in circles at this point. So I wonder if talking to the council has spawned something in that council chamber. Nope. So let's go back and look. So you can't hear my headphones pop, but you can hear my chair creak when I lean back too far. Okay. Maybe I should finish the line of questioning before they,
We do not. This farce does nothing.
Peace, Onoril. The law is clear on this point, as you well know.
I will answer your question, stranger. With a traitor among us, trust has shattered. If any of us were to produce evidence at this stage, it would be suspect by all.
And rightly so. Either of you would love any excuse to remove me from the council.
And you do not wish to hold half the council's power yourself, Onoril. You cannot pretend it isn't true.
Regardless, stranger, you are not from this world. Either of these worlds. So, any evidence you bring would be free from the suspicions which we have cast upon ourselves.
Why would one of you have aided the imposter?
We now know that the imposter approached each one of us at some point, whispering promises of freedom and power, trying to poison our minds against the one true king.
He only said what we wanted to hear. Pity one of us listened.
Can you blame them, though? The imposter called out important truths.
Is that an admission of guilt, Niall?
If you would allow me to finish. I was saying he called out important truths that we must take to heart, despite the poison that obviously accompanied them. We would do well to address the flaws raised by the imposter. And I find it difficult to cast blame on any who thought there might be a smoother path towards doing so.
And yet that path has led to ruin. We have merely exchanged one tyrant for another.
Indeed, but our feelings on the outcome are irrelevant. This council must be absolved of guilt if we are ever to restore order to the Fae.
How do you know you can trust me?
Precisely my point. This foreigner may have any number of reasons for accusing any one of us.
Which is why, if and when evidence is produced, we alone will pronounce the final judgment.
And if that evidence has been falsified, tainted, how do I know one of you has not paid this interloper to act on your behalf?
Onoril, only you assume that everyone is as unscrupulous as yourself. Not everyone seeks power at any cost.
Very well. I will judge it when I see it. I trust no one, but I trust the two of you less than this foreigner.
How was the king put to sleep?
Alas, we do not know.
There is no blood, no wound that we can see.
Not that we were able to investigate the scene fully.
At your request, Onoril. I cannot trust either of you backstabbers nor anyone you might call to serve us. Were those not your words?
They were indeed, and the sentiment holds.
Regardless, it is unknown even what could harm the king. For it is said that no mortal weapon can kill him.
And many have tried.
What can you tell me about the one true
The
king?
king has ruled over the Fae as long as anyone can recall. He has always been a guiding force, both in our world and our lives.
Some believed he was too much of a guiding force.
More than some. Yet, look at us now. The king sleeps, and our world is spun into chaos.
Indeed, it would seem his life is more entwined with our wealth than anyone knew.
Imagine what would have happened if he had been killed.
Why can't you wake the king?
Of course! How could we have been so blind? The genius of this foreigner, who is so much more clever than all of the Fae together.
Please, Onoril. Their question is academic curiosity. The simple answer, stranger, is magic of a kind more powerful than any here have yet seen. We suspect the imposter's conspiracy went even deeper than this council alone.
Which is why we must identify which of you is the conspirator here.
What can you tell me about the
They
imposter?
are a monster. They care nothing for the welfare of the Fae.
Nor those of us who serve the Fae.
Nor for the law. On this we all agree. The imposter's plan should never have been carried out.
If all three of you agree that he was wrong, then what does conspiracy need to be found?
And what then? Continue to work with these traitors? No. We must know who betrayed us.
I should go.
Fare thee well, stranger.
Nope,
Good.
still doesn't give me the option to fuse anyone. I guess that begs the question then, what happens if I go back through the mirror? I don't think going through there is going to get me anywhere. I think if I'm going to get anything done, I do have to go back through the mirror. The looking glass. I'm all Alice in Wonderland up. This is new. This wasn't open before, was it? It was. Never mind. We've done this. Again, part of the problem with coming back after such a long time away. Alright, this is still blocked off. Man, I'm glad I upgraded the sword. Whoa! Cheeky little shit.
Here we go.
Yeah. We gotta do this crap all over again. Here. Whoop. Just a moment. I'm an even better. One down. Down.
Damn. Is it over?
Probably not. I learned something while I was studying, looking for the reload skill, which I'm still in the process of taking out. Learned that there's a
Come on.
ammo capacity talent, but it requires the gunslinger ability. All right. What happens if I put the wrong ones in? It opens the door. That was unexpected. He's asleep in the other world. He might be awake in this one. Or he might kill me. Assassin's Seal. Hello, what are you? That might have woken him up. That prompted a response. Okay, I got the ring. That's a nice hat, by the way. Let's check the inventory. It's hard to believe that so small a weapon could have a profound effect. A small teal jewel is set in a hilt carved with an ornate diamond-like crest. By the deepest Fey law and magic, the one true king could not be harmed by any weapon forged and wielded by the Fey. But within every law is a loophole. Someone on the council saw this as well. Okay, so the teal jewel belongs to... I forgot about the ring. It is unclear how much of this ring retains its original color and how much was become strained with age, or perhaps the ambiguity is intentional, making it different things to different people. I like that. I like the oil spill pattern. It said truly that no weapon forged or wielded by Fey can kill the one true king. What the imposter realized, however, is that one does not need to kill a king in order to dispose of him. Or to depose him, excuse me. Reduces enemy awareness range by 25%. Increase all damage dealt to enemies not targeting aware by 10. That would be pretty cool in multiplayer. That's another thing. The multiplayer... who had teal originally? You. Can't take that, but I know who you are. There's a skill that is exclusive to this level or this world and to multiplayer, unfortunately. All right, let's try this again now that we have evidence. So pretty sure it's not Naal, and it's not Andril, unfortunately. So it's whoever the other one is. Also, the king should have awoken when I pulled the blade, I think. Blossom, that's what we're on. Yeah, I figured it might be the reasonable one.
Oh, the forest.
Bad nose,
Carefully
who
now,
invaded the
stranger.
imposter.
For Fey law is strict and swift, and you stand to accuse one of its highest-ranking members.
If you accuse one of us, you must have evidence, new evidence, to support your claim. The penalty for frivolous accusations against the council is steep.
It is death, foreigner, at least for you. Swift and immediate.
Are you prepared to make an accusation according to our laws?
Sure.
Ah, so. I knew your usefulness was not a lie. Who was it then?
Savan.
Oh? You are aware I am the head of this council, are you not? This is a heavy accusation. What proof do you bring?
Your knife.
That simple. Savan, is it true?
It is.
I knew it. I am appalled that you would cast aside the law for that tyrant.
It was for the law that I helped him. The king was a tyrant too, flouting the law at every opportunity and using us as his shields. I did not foresee that the imposter would be the same, if not worse. I submit myself to your judgment.
We will see that they go easy on you.
We will not, Niall. Whatever the outcome or her motivations, Savan has committed treason. If the law is to have any power at all, we must carry it out to the letter.
Oneril is right.
You have performed your task sufficiently, stranger. Though I fear for what this council has now become.
Come now, Niall. We have found common ground before.
Not enough. But we must move forward. Stranger, take this in thanks for your service to the Fae. I should not be grateful for the death of any Fae, but I am relieved.
It was nice that they gave us that little symbols so that we could, if we did our jobs correctly, examine the dagger. The workmanship of this blade is exquisite, intricate, delicate, and yet the blade is as strong as any metal you've ever seen. The Forsaken Prince's past has only hardened his personality like tempered steel. His father, imperious and immortal. His mother, strong yet bitter. It is a miracle he survived to adulthood at all, and that he was not slaughtered, has not slaughtered more along the way. Intricately forged, elongated sword, designed to keep stronger enemies at bay while remaining light enough for agile maneuvers. It's not a... It's not considered a boss weapon. That's interesting. Oh. Okay. Neat. Okay, so it's 127 and that's 52. Obviously the spectral blade is better. Still can't go visit the gate. I guess we head back to... What is our objective at this point? Huh. I may have gone completely off track. Okay, let's see. We've got to do the Night Weaver. I think you have to kill the Night Weaver in order to complete the world. Back to the Forsaken border, I guess. I didn't realize it was a side passage. I thought it was the main thoroughfare. Oh well.
They come for us! Kill and burn!
I got you in my...
Yeesh. Angry about something. Pretty sure I didn't do it.
Intruder! There!
A lot of flying blades around here. Could be dangerous. Someone might lose an eye.
Help! Trespassers!
Okay, you want to do it this way then.
Outsiders! Blast them!
Ooh, didn't expect that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Heal, heal, heal. This is the problem, is the only way to speed up the healing kill is to get the multiplayer ability. Here's a bug. I can't run. There's a with the latest patch, there's a bug with the health, the healing.
Don't let him get away!
Oh, shut up. Where it won't let you sprint after you've used it. We have an opportunity to get another skill. There's a lost child we need to find. Okay, it was worth a shot. So let's see where the next door is. Let's go this way. That definitely wasn't it. Hi.
One.
Bullets got your name!
I got you in my
Nope. Was expecting it to, like, crumble. Huh. I'm amazed I didn't explode on that one. But I'll take a win. A win is a win, as they say. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got here?
Help!
Hi! Man with gun. Aha, my treasure chest.
Here!
That I missed. Because it's tucked in the shadows. Thankfully, the minimap is good about that stuff. Need to wrap it up here soon. Hopefully we can find that lost child that I know what I'm looking for. Promise. Of course, I may have also gone the wrong way. Wouldn't be the first time. So we get a skill if we find a lost child and bring him back to that weaver with all the other children.
Don't let them past us!
And it's a pretty good skill if I remember correctly. You just need to...
Kill them all!
You guys are the worst fat belly ruffians I've ever met. Certainly the least friendly.
You big dead stone!
Interesting sound.
Yeah.
Sounded an awful lot like somebody fighting somebody else. It's a bit strange, normally, because they usually come after me first.
Okay, this is it.
Statue with a lady's face on it. Some dude screaming. Somebody else on fire.
Bludgeons take everyone to say.
I'm just gonna leave them to it while I continue exploring. He thinks I found a dead end. Well, maybe not. I've gone the wrong way. Can confirm.
Is that a castle?
Yep. Okay, well, we've definitely gone the wrong direction. Let's go back and find that kid.
Stop the trespassers!
Stop resisting. Man, he is just beating the crap out of those guys. I'd feel sorry for him if it wasn't so damn funny. I'm just gonna go the other way. Thanks, guys. Have fun.
Here.
It's bad for your ankles, especially if you don't roll with it. I think our adventurer was a paratrooper in a past life. Well, that is definitely confirmation that there's somebody over there. Since I know this is going to be a pretty short dead end.
Over there! Get him!
Somebody is just plinking away at me, and I don't know where they are. But they're being attacked again. That explains so little. Yeah, that's me, outsiders. May have gone the wrong way again. That was an unexpected fight. Although that looks like that might be at the end of this little section. Now it does, admittedly, it does look like this thing splits. So I'm going to go up here real quick and see if there's a treasure chest. Nope, but there's some galvanized iron. Which I don't need anymore, because I've maxed all the weapons out to the point where they need hardened iron. But the luminite crystals are very useful. Looks like I've gone the wrong way again. Man, this is a big world. I think my problem with the size right now is that I'm so used to being in the slightly smaller ones that the original game had. If I keep... No, we're good. Because you do like 2 or 3 sections.
Shit.
There's one section. Or 2 sections. And they're each one's slightly bigger than the last.
Got you in my sight.
Come on up. There's an awful lot of cock.
Got you right where I want you.
Don't you hate it when your shitty flintlock jams?
That's over.
Nope. Like the big guy I avoided while I was in the other section. Ow. Dodged too soon. For heart-stopping second there, I thought the gun hadn't been reloaded.
I've had it worse than you.
Bullets.
Outsiders!
You blend right in with the wall, my friend.
To me, Dran!
There you are. I wouldn't be if this kid would follow me. Oh. We just gone in a big circle. Mission accomplished, I guess. Are there more children? Do I have to find more children? Oh, no, I can talk to her. Okay.
Innocent blessing, stranger, for returning this child to me. I thank you. I don't got much to give, but here, take this. See how far you traveled to get here. I am the Oracle of the Drown, and in this space, there's very little I don't see. For example,
You've come here searching for power. Not for yourself, of course. You've been tasked with it. You wish to fix something that's broken.
That's one way to put it.
We're quite the same, you and I. I also wish to fix what needs stitching. Our world here, it got broken, you see. But we'll stitch it right, one patch at a time. Just like this quilt.
What happened to broke your world?
This world lost its way on its own. Lost sight of what mattered. Change was inevitable. That change came more swiftly than anyone imagined. And now that it's here, we best finish it. Or it'll finish us. Every thread, every patch makes the change more complete. Until it's whole, and we find ourselves again. Even you, now that you're here, have your own patch to sew. Smashing of the worlds brought something new to us. Something terrible. They call her the Night Weaver, and you must find her.
Where did you come
Same
from?
place all these creatures come from. I gather she was a power in her world. Now, with the worlds stitched together, she's become something much, much worse. She hunts us while we sleep, and feasts on our dreams, feeding us nightmares and consuming our fears. Those who fall to her are left hollow and broken. But she don't kill them, not till she's done with them. She leaves them alive, just enough that she can come back for more.
What can I do to help?
The stitching of the worlds ain't all of the terrible thing it might seem, but the Night Weaver is. If you really aim to help us, she needs to go. There's a place full of Dran, where the sick of mind are taken for protection. Though, whether for their protection or others, it's difficult to say. That's where the Night Weaver waits. In the deep and the dark. Hunting. Waiting. Wanting.
I'd hate to keep her waiting. Alright, and on that note, I'm going to call it a video, because we're way over. And, yeah, we'll get right along. Probably pick up on the other side of one of these doors. We have that door we found, plus the castle door. Oops. Which is our main target. And it looks like this is just a loop. So we're going to go, I'll probably pick it up through here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.